Coach Andy Fleming, and Coach, kind of a tale of two halves. You had a lot of flow. Obviously, came out to a wonderful start in that first half, and then it got a little physical. It disrupted you a little bit, but you were able to power through it and secure this 2-1 victory.
That's the toughest team to beat in the Big East. That is the peskiest team in the Big East. They have a great collective attitude and resiliency to them. And I'll be honest, did I think it was going to stay 2-0? No. Probably didn't think we were going to go up, get the third till late. Should have gotten the third, and that's what I told our guys. But, you know, in this conference, from where we were and where we are now, I'm certainly not going to complain about the results. This is an interesting group. You know, we really didn't use Will Walker tonight. We've lost some key guys to injuries, basically 4 full-time players, 4 90-minute guys. And we continue to simplify our scope and our roles and our approach, and that simplicity has become really the catalyst and the role acceptance in what's happened here in the last month.
Taking 5 straight. And, Eric, you mentioned some probably advantages from continuity in your lineup that you've been realizing here over the last nice stretch you've had.
Yeah, I think the back 4 has certainly been the catalyst. Nick Hagelin has been great, and, you know, the guys in front of him have been good. But I really think we're getting off to good starts. You know, we've won, I think, 4 first halves in a row, or scored in 4 first halves in a row. And now we're 30-5 in our last 13 games as far as winning or tying halves. And our formula has been we've only allowed more than 1 goal once this year, in the last 13 games. And if we score, when we score, we're 8-1-1. So when we score a goal, we usually have a pretty good chance of winning. But, you know, I told them it was going to be a home-away game because I think they were 6-1 on the road, a good road team.
Yes.
And I knew we were going to get out of here, come out of here with a street fight and hang on, and that's okay. But, again, you remember my Northwestern interview and the tone of that, where we are now. I'm just grateful to the staff's done a great job, and the guys really, you know, developed some thick skin in the adversity that came across early.
Coach, star performance tonight out of Matt Walker with 2 goals in the first half. Tell us a little bit about how he's grown as a player over the years. Here and before the game, being one of the top 10 leaders now in points in Xavier soccer history. Talk a little bit about him in terms of a leader and just a playmaker on your team.
What people don't know is we meet on a regular basis, and Matt Walker's been in my office, and the sentence that always comes out of his mouth is, "I just want to win." And he cares about winning, and you don't hear a lot of kids his age say that. But, you know, we're a little hamstrung, literally and figuratively, in the attack, and he's had to put it on his shoulders. And I was taught by a couple of my mentors, you ride your seniors at this time of the year. And I think our last 6 goals have been scored by seniors, some of them surprising and timely, like Jack McDermott. Then there's the guy that everyone's keying on, and they man-marked Matt, and he still came up big. So this group committed to a program that was broken, to a head coach that had never been a head coach. And a lot of people forget, despite our success, you know, the beginnings we had. And this group is my first class to graduate. And I'm forever indebted to them. And this finish is appropriate for who they are and what they've done here.
Sole possession in 3rd place of the conference, so a nice feather in your cap that way. And some important matches coming up for you. So talk about how you can sustain this sort of galvanization, if you will, moving forward.
Yeah, now we got to go on the road, and I think you've seen with Seton Hall beating Creighton today, there's a lot of parity left in the conference, and I think we want to be in the postseason for the Big East. From that standpoint, we'd like to get a bye or home field, and we continue to talk about winning halves and going 1-0. And I think because this team was so low early on, they don't get too far ahead of themselves, and they appreciate success. And I don't think they're going to really leave. Mentally, they're not going to really get ahead of themselves. And I think you can expect a very consistent approach to just going 1 half at a time, 1 game at a time.
Well, Coach, it seems to be coming together for you at the right time, and best of luck down the stretch. Thanks for your time here for us on our web streams this year. It's been a lot of fun and some entertaining victories here for us.
Yeah, and I told the guys we win tonight, we'll have another one of these games at home, and there's never been a postseason soccer game for the men's program at this field, and that was one of the goals to get back. So we'll see in 3 weeks, and we'll see in 5 weeks.
Well, we will put that into our calendars. We'll plan to be back here.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
tonight.
guys.
Thanks.
So,